Okay. I wasn't sure how much time you had in Atlantis. So I couldn't remember where the timer naturally ends.
Well, I think you can only take one hit. I mean, I think it takes more than 100 seconds.
Oh, it's got to. But Johnny Link is actually the first one into the Koopaling's airship.
Absolutely, and we are indeed back live again here at Speed Gaming 3, and yep, you see it on Stewie Cartman and Macobra's side of the board. We do indeed have Atlantis.
Mandatory Atlantis right before the castle going into World 5. DLP just decided to grab a swag fire flower at the opening of Atlantis, and it looks like Roy is, one hitter?
Yeah, and down goes Roy, so Johnny Link, the first of our 4 featured runners to make it to the next level.
So we are going to have the variation on the quote from Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter, since we have a Hammer Brother in the castle, and the king thinks he ought to know.
And also another thing is because we have the permanent Hammer Brothers situation, that's why you see the orange flashing screen at the end of each Koopaling fight. And yeah, one hitter.
DLP showing you what happens if you do go and take too many hits. He hit the time up.
Yes, indeed. So, again, all items that we get from the princess are completely useless because we're always going to be a Hammer Brother. There's a hand stage. Johnny Link completes that.
Oh, totally useless Tanuki suit.
That would be absolutely cool to have if this was a regular randomizer run, but unfortunately that is just not the case.
And it looks like we've had 2 Tanuki suits already delivered, probably one of them from the princess.
Yeah, that's right. We have 2 Tanuki suits, and now we have one of the World 6. I think this is 6-3.
I always get 6-2 and 3 confused, but I think you're right. I believe this is 6-3.
Yeah, it's definitely not 6-2 because 6-2 is an auto scroll.
That's right. Yep, that's where I get it backwards.
All right, so that one is done by Johnny Link, and looks like Macobra will have 1 stage behind. We've got the World 1 fort in World 1, so a French vanilla situation here in this race.
On top of that, the World 1 fort in the World 1 position with the World 1 lock in the World 1 fort position.
Oh, really? Wow, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is something else. So if that's the case, that's completely New York vanilla. Let's take a look at the map here and see. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. No, the fort is not quite in vanilla.
Oh,
the lock is.
Oh, the lock. That's what I meant. The lock
right.
in the. Yep.
And down goes the boom boom for Johnny Link. We see another beta stage. We've already seen 3 of them. We had the waterfall earlier. I don't know if you guys caught that while we were down for a few moments. But here's the 3rd beta stage. A 4th beta stage.
We got the 5.3 beta or the 3.9 beta, depending on your preferences. And sounds like Johnny Link is having to read or click a couple of hit blocks.
Yeah, this is the 1.6 beta that Macobra's in right now.
Love the 1.6 beta. And 1.6 in the randomizer seems like it's always going to give you those fire snakes and the fire chomps.
Yeah, the 1.6, both the vanilla and the beta, that tends to be the enemy set that always is going to be rolled. I think it's just static that way.
And Johnny Link finds a useless B-Wing. It's not often in Mario 3 that you think, oh, a P-Wing. Thanks.
Yeah, P-Wings are great otherwise, but not tonight because they are permanently going to be in Hammer Bros suits, and now we see that DLP getting through the Hammer Brothers party mix.
Nicely done. Gets out and gets his Tanuki suit for his efforts. Johnny Link moving along through the 7-9.
Yeah, the blue pipe maze that closes out World 7 before we have to do 7F2 and that final Muncher stage, and then the World 7 fort, but we haven't seen World 7 just yet.
I wouldn't be too surprised to see
Look
some
at
of
this. Cobra trying to do the clips here in 7.
I was gonna say without any tails, you know that you're going to be able to do the clips, or at least you'll have the right setup for the clips.
Oh, nice.
And Johnny Link getting through into the World 3 airship.
That's correct, where we're going to have Larry Koopa at the end. Again, hammers. Oh, there goes 100 seconds.
Oh, fire jet right to the face. You hate to see it.
And Nice job there, Macobra, getting through 7-9. One hit is not enough. Ooh, there's another penalty. One more hit, and he's down.
It's going to be close. If only I could... Oh, nicely done.
Yep, finished him off with that last shot there, and we'll be moving on to the third world. People in chat, what do you think the next world is going to be? So far, we've seen worlds 5 and 1. Let's keep the odd trend going with 7.
I love odds and evens, but I'm going to go 3.
All right, so we both picked one of the 2 odds remaining. We'll see if either prediction comes to fruition. Right now, Stewie Cartman getting through 7-9 the more traditional way. We saw Macobra taking a lot of those clips pretty nicely. Didn't do all of them. I think he finished it off the normal way. And there was a hammer, I do believe, from the Princess. And here's World 4.
So hammers do break locks, I believe. So
yes.
Those could end up quite useful. On World 4, we have... Well, we got to defeat at least 2 forts. One to build the bridge, one to break the locks. So both forts are mandatory.
All right, next up we've got 6-7 here for Johnny Link. Here's DLP now currently tackling 5-9. And now Stewie Cartman. Oh, there goes 100 seconds, but still plenty of time left on the clock.
And nicely done. It looks like he put a hammer right to Larry's face using the iframes.
So Stewie will be moving on to the next world. So, yep, World 4.
I gotta make a comment here about these racers able to hit the enemies with the hammers. That is no easy task. The hammers, the throw of the hammers is partly dependent on your speed. So, giving it just a little bit of extra speed as you go and approach an enemy can cause the hammer to throw. It's difficult to aim. But look at Johnny Link. It's almost like he knows exactly what frame to hit.
Yeah, absolutely here. I mean, Johnny Link just making everything look easy. I mean, perhaps he's had experience with these Hammer Brothers type runs here, and he'll move on to the next panel. But first, he's going to take on the fort. 4F1. Do you suppose the other fort could be 4F2?
I would bet you a fire flower it's 4F2.
Yep, I will call that bet.
Doing nice to get rid of the thwomps, and we are going to have a bro.
Yeah, we are indeed going to have a bro, a reverse orb, and Johnny Link moving on to the next level. Macobra not that far behind, but has to be careful. One more hit, he's down for the count.
We'll see how this goes, but meanwhile, Johnny Link's in. Oh, he goes and finds 5-1.
Yes, indeed. We have DLP now entering 6-7. 5-1 does have a hidden item, but that is not going to be in play tonight because no access to tailed items.
Now we do have the patch set up, or the flag set up for the race, so that it's frog friendly, which means that 6-5 and 7F1 can be done without having to fly.
Correct. The pipe will be moved to an area where it is easily accessible. And now we have the Muncher run coming up, and that is 7-7. Of course, we don't have to worry about dying, but we still have to worry about making sure we get those stars. Because again, it's a 100-second penalty if we get hit.
Johnny Link running right on through it like he knows what he's doing, and Macobra right on his tail as well. This is looking like it's
picking up a hammer.
Nice. From the hammer. Hammer from a hammer.
And there you go, Diesel. We do indeed have the Donut Fort 4F2 pairing up with 4F1.
Is this even randomized?
Right? That's already 3 vanilla forts we have seen so far in this game.
Oh, nicely done doing the duck jump to dodge the booze, and bye-bye Boom Boom.
Easy fight there for Johnny. Alright, a music box there for Stewie, which could come in handy for World 7, because, again, that's an item that we'll be able to use on the overworld map.
So we got hammer box, or music box, hammer, and a star. Uh, the only useful power-up, actually.
Yeah, stars, give us invincibility for a few seconds when used, and it definitely is going to come handy for maybe, Hammer Brother fights or Bowser's Castle, or who knows what they want to use it for. Here's Iggy Koopa there, and he's got Earthquake, and he's getting bounced around a little bit.
And there's a hit!
There's that hitbox coming into play, and now he's stun-locked!
And
there he goes. Oh, and here's an opportunity for Macobra to take the lead. That was a 5-hitter.
He's got to not get stun-locked, and okay, so the first one looks like he went override.
Alright, let's see if Macobra is able to take advantage. DLP now in 4F1, and Stewie going to use the hammer right here, not going to play 4F2, and indeed we do have a lead change as Macobra is able to take down Iggy, and Johnny Link kind of getting bounced around again.
Stewie Cartman also in the airship. He will be joining them soon.
But this time Johnny Link is successful, as is Stewie. Those two are neck and neck, but keep in mind that Stewie did use the hammer, and Johnny Link did not.
DLP 316 trying to do the clip to avoid having to do the Muncher run, eventually gives up on it and decides to go play it straight.
Yeah, it's a very, very difficult clip there, and it's unfortunately he did not get it. Would have been a cool trick to see, but should be able to get through the Muncher run no problem at all. There you go.
And he is out, and we didn't get to see what the item was.
Well, here's 1-1 with a boss bass, and Macobra is able to outrun it, no problem at all. Let's see if Johnny Link can fare. Well, there's a 100-second penalty right there.
Took a Goomba to the face.
You never like to see that. Nice shots there. Did you see how quickly those hammers took him down? That was beautiful. And now here's Stewie Cartman in a 1-1 also. We talked about donuts. We have simultaneous donuts. DLP is in 4F2, but Macobra just got done with Homer Simpson's favorite level, 5-5.
Oh, another donut run.
All the donuts, of course. One of the pipes does have a Tanuki suit, a little bonus pipe there, but again, without any tails, and with Tanukis being useless, what does it matter?
Well, sometimes you might just want to go do the swag and watch Mario flip to Tanuki just to have to flip right back.
There's Macobra finishing off 5-7. Here's DLP with the Iggy fight. Gets the kill! Whoa!
Nice. Nicely done.
So that's what the Koopaling looks like when you get that hammer kill. Just frozen in place and just gets shot up into Koopaling heaven.
You get stun-locked by this Koopaling, and it's only fair to stun-lock them the other way.
Absolutely. So we have all 4 of our runners. This is World 2 now, so that means we've got 3 and 6 and 7 left on the ledger.
I think Macobra may have a hammer he'd give yet, and he is bypassing the fort and a couple of other stages and in the airship.
And we do have the vanilla airship this time around, the World 2 airship with Morton Koopa waiting at the end. Well, it's going to be tough to top the saltiness that Iggy Koopa had, but we'll see how buffed he is for this fight.
Oh, he goes down to the hammer by Macobra.
Nice shot there by Macobra. Meanwhile, Johnny Link getting pinned to the left side here, trying to get the hammer kill, it looks like.
Well, it looks like Macobra is going to be the one taking the lead and extending his lead just a little bit.
Yeah, it's not too much of a lead, as Johnny Link is right behind, but Stewie Cartman is right there, and DLP.
Oh! Nice.
Very nice indeed by Stewie there. Wow. Oh no, DLP shorting his jump there in 5-5, and that's going to set him back a little bit.
That was definitely swag there, Teeks, indeed.
I totally agree at 100%. Boy, oh boy, that swag was real. Next up is the pipe maze of World 7. And uh-oh, 6-6.
Hello, 6-6.
I don't know if there are any Jugum Clouds in play. I haven't seen any, so it looks like they're going to have to play it out. This is another one of those stages where you can't afford to take too many hits, but with the Hammer Bro, should have a shot at taking down these Nanny bloopers, and Johnny Link making quick work.
I also think this, the pipe, the piranha little nipper area, or that's going to be quickly done thanks to the hammers.
Oh, Macobra was down to his final hit. Still has to watch out for Boss Bass. Oh, a hit there for Johnny Link, but still has one more hit to give.
Such a tight play there.
Oh, I know it is, man. Just an ugly stage. You never want to see this in a race. Oh! Johnny Link gets gulped!
Absolutely wicked. That is beyond cruel.
Oh, that is disastrous there, Diesel.
That's going to definitely swing our lead over to Macobra. As we see Stewie Cartman getting out of there, I hope he doesn't fall to the same fate.
Yep, so if you're on Team Boss Bass there, you got your wish, but oh, you hate to see it if you're Johnny Link. Meanwhile, DLP was on Jackpot 3-7, went to Coin Heaven. Looks like he's going to look for perhaps a hammer or maybe a Jugum Cloud. Gets a music box.
So while Macobra plays the elevator in 6F3 Carpet Fort, it looks like he's going to use the, he tried to take out the hot feet.
Yeah, it's tough to take them down when the target size is very small like that, but no matter. Let's see if Johnny Link can remember the Boss Bass this time around here.
I believe he'll be just fine. You don't make that mistake twice.
Well, I've seen stranger things happen. Here's 5F2.
Okay, so you might make that mistake twice.
Now 5F2 here for DLP, and shouldn't have too much problem finishing it up.
Stewie swag sniping both of the hot feet on the elevator
Right. Looking for the way out, and we do find the way out, but if there's bad news, a bridge needs to be built, Diesel.
Got to go find a fort.
Well, it's whatever that second fort ends up being. We know it's not going to be the carpet fort. It's going to be the fort that is on the where you normally would find 7F1, just about. Not quite the exact location, but close.
It's in that area. Same neighborhood. That's a nasty neighborhood.
It really is.
But we've got one of our title stages from World 3, 3-8.
Looks like we have to play 3-8, and there's both Macobra and Stewie simultaneous. Johnny Link gets through 6F3, but unfortunately that is not going to build the bridge. But DLP getting a hammer kill on the salty Morton Koopa.
Stewie is trying to stay just ahead of that Cheep Cheep that really wanted a bite of him.
Most certainly indeed, because again, 100-second penalty if you do get hit by any enemies here in the time attack. We've seen a few deaths already happen because they got hit too many times.
And it's little things like that. I'm really glad that we had this event.
We've got the Air Force.
Nice.
First of the 4 Bowser military stages.
Well, I'll spare you my singing, but go Air Force, Speed Army.
We may see the Army later on, or we may not see it, because Army is the only one of the 4 military branches that is not connected to a lock or bridge like the other 3.
And that sound that you just heard means something got built or broken, and the Cobra is going to use a music box to avoid having to play the Muncher stage.
Here's DLP now in 6-6, has to watch out for Nanny Balloon, but takes it down with a perfect snipe.
Nicely done, taking out Cheep Cheep and a double hit, getting rid of Big Bertha and the Micro Cheep.
That was a great shot. He nearly got the triple on that hammer as well, but that just missed the Nanny Balloon. Now to get through the gauntlet.
And through the gauntlet he is. And just damage boosting right on through, saying, what? Wait, what the?
We got ourselves a hammer. If you skip that stage, you're going to miss out on a hammer, so that could come into play, Diesel.
Oh, that's going to be big.
Both Stewie and Macobra did play that Muncher stage. We do have the World 6 fort, and let's see how Ludwig is. Well, 2 hits is not enough, but Macobra playing with a little fire there. One more hit, and he would have succumbed the lead to Stewie.
Well, Stewie already took a couple of...
Stewie in the same boat!
Oh, so close. Oh, he's trying to get those hammer hits, but he can't aim. Nice of them getting the soft kill. Yep.
Yes. Here's Johnny Link now in that same stage, and he's not all that far behind. He's going to also pick up that hammer.
So, with the Munchers given the hammer, and we still have out there World 6.
Well, it's going to be the last one because here's World 3.
Is double hammer in play? I didn't look.
Well, I didn't get a chance, but right now McCobra's thinking about trying to find the right way. Maybe.
Yeah, depends on where that other fort, or what that other fort is breaking. Whether, well,
Right.
it would still be in play.
I don't think it's in play. I didn't see another lock. I think the other lock is on the 3F. I'm sorry, Wendy's path. I think it's blocking the castle. Unless, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, better to just take it naturally and run with it.
And that is not the one that is going to break the lock. This fort will. And Fort Knox, 7F1, which means no pair up with 7F2 this time.
Wow, and there goes the pipe. And there goes the bimbo.
Yeah, McCobra making quick work. Again, that's why you notice that, unfortunately, some people don't like the looks of it. But yes, we do have what some people consider a naked pipe, meaning it's not connected to any blocks or anything. Meanwhile, though, Stewie opting not to play that other fort, and he's going to use one of his hammers right here.
It looks like Chad already has guesses on bridges to Bowser's.
Here comes the Wendy fight for Stewie, but she just had the side salad, so no worries there for Stewie.
Could we at least even give her like the chili cheese potato?
Nope, not at all. She was on a strict diet for tonight's match.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe next time.
Yep, there's always tomorrow night's randomizer.
And it looks like Johnny Link also did the same thing Stu Cartman did, used the cloud on that last stage on the pipe to Wendy's to the castle.
And Johnny Link also going to use a lock here, and he's not going to connect with McCobra now.
But Stewie Cartman is in the lead and now in the Cheap Cheap hand stage.
Yeah, this is the second of the hand stages that we have seen in tonight's race.
Nicely dodging the Cheap Cheeps on the top and the ones that like to bonk you from the bottom to knock you off the bridge. Johnny Link getting the hammer kill on Wendy.
Yeah, most certainly. Yeah, got the hammer kill. Little did Johnny Link know she was just a one here, and here's 7F2.
Oh, we love to hate it.
Yeah, but it's probably required. I mean, this is World 6 after all.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Oh, nicely done, Stewie. Another double kill. Oh, but he missed an input.
Stewie getting that yummy input that you never like to see in any speed run, and that's going to set him back a little bit. He's still going to have the lead, but it has shrunk a bit.
DLP did a nice hammer kill on Ludwig.
Absolutely.
Oh, Johnny Link getting bonked from underneath. Knocked off the bridge by Cheap Cheap.
Seeing some very costly deaths here for both Stewie and Johnny Link. Oh, and Cobra 2 succumbs to the lava.
Wow, that's going to let DLP also come in and tighten things up.
This is unbelievable. This is what you love to see here, Diesel.
This is what racing is about. Indeed.
And we have 3F2 pairing up with 7F2 as our second fort. And remember, yeah, McCobra decided not to play the other fort, so he's taking a chance here and hoping that 7F2 is not connected to the bridge at the end.
We'll have to see what is going on here as we get closer in, as we close in on that side of the map.
Alright, and a Hammer Bros stage for Stewie, picking up a music box.
Almost useless at this point in the match.
Yeah, it is late in the game. We are now at 4F2. Or not 4F2, just plain 4-2. My apologies. With a boss pass on top of it.
Oh, I'll forgive you.
Yep, I don't know what's with me saying 4F2 when it's not a fort, but yeah, it's just plain old 4-2 with the boss bass, but we're moving on here. Next, we see that a bridge needs to be built.
Oh.
We need to find the pipe.
I have never seen a bridge in that location.
I haven't either. It must be quite rare, so he needs to find the other pipe, but he's like, Macobra, bump it. I'll just play 7F2.
You know, at this point, you got to do it. That makes it mandatory, I believe. I don't think there's a pipe that can go around that.
No, because I think the other pipe is to the... Yes, the other pipe is to the right of that, so there's no possible way, which means Stewie made the correct prediction. Here is 7-1. We're going to test our block clipping skills.
Well, I believe this is the best opportunity for block clipping. All the runners being big, no tails.
And does get it.
Didn't get a count, but we'll say first try.
Yeah, it's always first try every time. And now Johnny Link 7F2 using a star. You certainly can't fault him for that decision.
And here comes DLP 316 into World 6 as well.
Alright, Macobra now going to try his luck with the block clip here in 7-1.
Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman is already in the airship, World 5 airship, and throwing hammers.
Let's see if they can land these hammer shots against Lemmy Koopa, but unfortunately Stewie missing the mark. Not the shrimp, as Macobra does get his block clip. 2 hits is not enough. 3 hits also not enough.
This could be a dangerous situation.
Most certainly could be. Oh, I think he might have been a 5-hitter, and down goes the Jumbo Shrimp Lemmy, and it is Stewie, the first one, going to be moving on to World 8. And you know what it's time for, people? Time to make a prediction of how many bridges you think it is going to take to build the path to Bowser's Castle. 2 for me.
I've seen 1, I see 2 in there, but Jose, you know how I am. I'm going to say it every time. 4 bridges.
Alright, the legendary 4 bridges on an actual Speed Gaming Randomizer Weekly. We've seen it happen before in terms of, we've got screenshot proof. We don't have any stream proof, but trust me, 4 bridges does exist.
And we do see, hey, 4 bridges is still in play there.
And we've got the Ice Forge 6F2, and Stewie goes slip sliding away.
So easy to do. I'm interested in knowing what that tank is, if that's a real fort or if it is a fake fort.
Yep, indeed. There's DLP going to break the hammer here. But unfortunately, he's going to see the bad news. He, too, has to go back and play that other fort.
Johnny Link joining us in World 8 as well. Oh, Macobra, I believe, just took a hit off of the Disco Waffle.
Yep, that'll be a time penalty for him.
Stewie Cartman gets out of there, and Macobra gets their boom boom kills, and this is going to be the Navy in the Army slot.
Yeah, there you go. So we almost have the right idea. We just have the military branches mixed up.
And they are making quick work of it, both of them. Nicely done. Get the jumps out, get the hammers through them, and bye-bye. On to the next stage.
Very nicely done there. Trying to find the correct path. Well, rip the 4-bridge idea. There's a lock, so 3 max now.
Oh well. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Here's DLP going to try his luck with the block clip here in 7-1 as Johnny Link completes 6F2. We have 2-1 with the Angry Sun.
And both of our runners, Macobra and Stewie Cartman, basically taking the exact...
Ooh, but Macobra getting a little bit feisty here. He can't take any more hits or he is down for the count here in the Spike Fort, World 2 Fort.
Stewie ended up getting hand grabbed. They went and checked out everything the exact same route, though.
Right, yeah, that hand has given Macobra the lead back now, and Johnny Link still in the running.
So close, right behind him, just 1 room behind Stewie Cartman, and Macobra finishing up the Boom Boom fight.
Yeah, and remember, because they're going to have a time penalty every time they get hit, trying to get that block clip to avoid the fireballs and laser beams is going to be pivotal for these runners.
And we know that sprite, the tank sprite that's on the hand stage bridge, is a fake fort. And
Cobra gets grabbed by... Look at this, a hand stage where a hand is. How about that? The last one.
And it's a Podoboo hand stage. You got to play this one.
Yeah, it's too easy not to play this stage. Just keep on running, and you can't lose. Next up, we have the 7-3.
And Stewie Cartman's not going to play that.
No, he got grabbed by a hand there. He wants no part of it. Does get by this time by.
Johnny Link runs into the same issue, and he's going to do the same... No, he's playing it.
Ooh, it is one bridge. But will Super Tanks is in the natural position. Just the wrong icon.
Oh, wonderful. And that means Stewie Cartman and the Cobra are right neck and neck.
Oh, this could get close.
If this builds a bridge...
Ball game. We've got ourselves a ball game. If this does build the bridge, it's a 50-50 chance, and can't tell. Come back next time. Let's see.
Well, that sound.
Yes! It did build the bridge, so this is going to come down to who can block clip.
I'm loving it.
Alright, here we go. So, good clip there by Stewie. Cobra does not get the clip that he wanted, but this is the big clip right here. Stewie not going for it.
Gonna go play it straight. And, if they... that's fine, though. He can just run right on through it.
Yeah, he's fine. And Cobra going to do the same thing. This is about to be GG, and there it is.
Wonderful GG.
What a close match between Stewie and Cobra, but it is Stewie who is going to cut the tape first. Cobra not far behind.
Absolutely insane, and we've got Johnny Link joining us right in the beginning of Bowser's Castle just now. But taking a look at our times, Stewie Cartman, overall, first place finish. Official time, 36:14. And just 12 seconds behind him, Cobra, 36:26. Get your GGs in chat, and welcome to the commentary booth, Stewie Cartman.
Hey, Stewie,
how did I win that?
A dozen seconds.
I honestly feel like I played like garbage this seed.
Well, Cobra made a few uncharacteristic mistakes himself. He died at 7F2, decided to play the other Fort 3F2. The move backfired because 7F2 was the play because it built the bridge. And that gave you a lead, and you pretty much held it the rest of the way. I mean, Cobra, kept pace with you, but just couldn't find any real estate to really pass you.
Huh. Interesting.
It was definitely an epic race for the ages. I hope you go back and watch the VOD and enjoy it as much as we did.
And
by the way, I
just
want to know who rolled this.
It wasn't me.
Well, I'd say me, except I don't have an account, so that would not be telling the truth.
Oh, it was Cobra.
Well, speaking of Cobra, we do have him here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, oh man, what a close race between you and Stewie. All of a dozen seconds determining the winner here, but the one thing that kind of really set you back, taking that lava bath in 7F2, then you decided to play the other fort, 3F2, which unfortunately didn't build the bridge that was needed to progress in World 6.
Yeah, I had a feeling it's something like that. GG Stu.
GG Cobra.
And also GG's to DLP, who just wrapped it up himself. So all four of our featured runners have cut the tape.
I am definitely going to watch this one back.
And we got to point out, all four of our featured runners with the hammer kill on Bowser.
And here's Johnny Link in the commentator's booth with us. GG to you, a very solid performance tonight.
Hey, thanks. Good game. It was a good one.
Yeah, GG's, Johnny.
That was That was a
Thank
fun
you.
start to this.
So let's talk about that fun start. Unfortunately for us, we kind of had
Oh,
some
wow.
technical difficulties at the beginning, so we missed about half of Atlantis. But luckily,
Oh,
at least the studio audience, did get to see Atlantis right as we went back live. So yeah, what a trolley start! We had a bunch of beta levels early on. We had 4 of them, I think, in the first 2 worlds.
I'm pretty sure I died in 7-4 too.
Yeah, same. I died once in 7.4, and then I died in the 1.6 beta. It's been so long, I've forgotten how to navigate it.
Yeah, 1.6 beta is a deceptively difficult stage, because there's some tight platforming. You have to deal with the fire snakes and fire chomps. So looks easy on paper, but when you actually play it, it is kind of a challenging level.
I don't
I
even
would
think I
also
found that
like to
level.
know who thinks it's a good idea to spawn fire chomps and fire snakes all over the place in the same level.
Oh, I think that's just a randomizer thing. Now, I don't know what it is about the enemy sets that cause that to happen, but it's that every time I see 1.6 in the rando, that's what it does. I don't know. Maybe Macobra can explain what's going on in the backside, what causes that.
Yeah, basically the enemies are divided into clans, they call them. So like all the fire enemies are in one clan, and like all the giant enemies are in another, for example. So that's essentially how it works. Each level gets a clan assigned to it, and among those enemies that can appear is how it gets randomized.
Interesting.
So now you know. And we did say, of course, DLP 316 finished. I don't think he's going to be joining us. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out here in a moment. But either way, yeah, so we had a mandatory Atlantis, non-mandatory 5.9, I believe.
Where was 5-9?
I didn't see 5.9.
Me neither.
Oh, so I did see DLP. I'm pretty sure I saw DLP see it and then avoid it. I thought I saw it.
Okay. I was curious too about World Free. Was there a lock in front of the castle, or was there like a bridge to build? Okay, yeah, I should have hammered there. I played both forts, so.
Oh, I think I only played one level of World 3, and then I just hammered the castle.
Yeah, I sometimes you just don't take a good enough look at that section to see what's what. But I wasn't sure if there was a bridge there to build or if there was a lock at the end. I just did both forts that I saw.
Yeah, because I was looking at the map, and I'm just thinking, okay, I still have a hammer, so if I can just find the right path, then I got it.
Yeah, there are plenty of hammers to go around for sure, and my only break in World 8 really was if there was plenty of doors to break in order to provide a shortcut, but that didn't seem to be the case.
As World 3 did show up, as it appeared, we were looking at the map and wondering whether you'd tried to do any excessive hammer play with or the double hammer play. Nobody did that I noticed.
I did think about it, but then I thought that'd be way too easy.
It seemed like it was probably. I think that what everybody did, which was to go ahead and just save the hammer for the lock on the island. I think that probably was the quickest of the plays for sure. And then going into World 8, Stewie and Macobra, you two were neck and neck, like right on top of each other, even to the point of making pretty much the exact same pathing decisions as you went through it to try to explore it. Now, I believe, Stewie, did you get picked up by that hand on the spotlight room? Or Macobra?
I think I got pulled by the hand on the hand bridge.
Yeah. Oh, there was also the hand in the dark room.
Oh, I didn't find that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had gone to the left side of the dark room to look for an alternate way. And there was a hand there, and I got pulled in. So
yeah, it was little stuff like that. It was so close. Just random things. I kept on flipping the switch back and forth between the two of you, and then of course Johnny Link. You actually had a great lead going out. for the first couple of worlds. So that was awesome to watch. And then
Oh,
your
nice.
your hammer play, shooting your hammers was absolutely on point. That was a thing. That was awesome to see.
I felt
It
like I was getting lucky until I was at a Koopaling and I just couldn't hit one to save my life. And then
I
Iggy
couldn't
rolls
do it either.
around and Iggy does the hitbox, so I jump on him, he hits me, and then he stuns me, and I died.
Yes.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I can't hit this thing with a hammer, and he cheats and stun
Yep.
knocks me. And that's when I just kind of got frustrated and went downhill from there, but it was good. I love watching the Koopalings die from the hammers. They just wig out. It's pretty funny.
That is awesome. We saw several of those kills on the Koopalings tonight, and yeah, thanks for the show, everybody.
Yeah, that was good.
So, LOZ Cards fan, anything else that you wanting to share with us?
Nope. I think an excellent race between all four of you. Fantastic performances, and this is definitely a lot of fun to see. A little bit of a challenging flag set, having a Hammer Brother shoot the whole time, but getting a time penalty every time you get hit. So that was a lot of fun, and GG, everybody.
Yeah, it was a good one. Thanks so much for having me, everyone. It was good to get back to it.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate the show. And Macobra, were you the one that wrote the patch for the 100-second fine?
That's right. I did the 100-second the time attack and the and this little mod I added to make the hammers work on Koopalings. So
Yeah. So hey, that was great. It worked perfectly. Beautifully done. So thanks for your work to make that happen.
thanks. And very interesting combination there. You know, the hammer suit. It's a very strong suit that Mario has, but yeah, with that time penalty, that definitely balances things out a bit.
Macobra, I had a thought for this patch too. Would it be possible if, say, you grab another power up, would it add time back?
There is one a patch for that.
Yeah. So when I released it originally, there were two difficulty modes, like a normal and a hard, basically. So yeah, the normal allows you to gain time back with power ups.
Okay.
We used the hard version tonight, where we don't get time back.
Okay.
Just got to make it difficult for everybody. But hey, it definitely made a fun show and an exciting race.
Yeah, I mean it's the hammer suit. It's the strongest suit in the game, arguably.
Well, I love it. Well, any other final comments before we call it a night, everybody?
Good game.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you as always, Speed Gaming, for hosting, and thank y'all for the awesome commentary, Lizzie and Diesel.
Hey, it's a pleasure. I enjoy it, and I'm glad to work with such fine people here. LOZ?
Well, that is going to do it for us here tonight on Speed Gaming, but it looks like there's a couple of events going on right now that are in progress. Yes, indeed. We got two events currently right now going on. Currently going on our main Speed Gaming channel this is a lot of fun. I'm excited for this. The 2022 Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament. That's right. It's back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Speed Gaming. The Swiss Rounds Unveiling is currently happening right now on Speed Gaming. And also on Speed Gaming 2, we've got the Super Metroid Multi-World 2022 Lost Vikings Zevdi. That's happening on Speed Gaming too. But if you thought this was a lot of fun, join us again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. We don't know what Speed Gaming channel it's going to be on, but we're going to have another Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer weekly race at that time. So it should be a lot of fun.
I know I'm looking forward to it, especially some of that Zelda 1 Swiss or the Zelda 1 Rando. That was a wonderful tournament a few months ago. Looking forward to another one, and I hope everybody else that's out here, hope you were looking forward to joining us as well. That's all I have for tonight. So this is Diesel Pilot. Stay safe, everybody. Stay kind, and I'll see you on the other side of the next pipe check.
I'm LZ Kartsan 23. Good night, everybody, and we will see you again tomorrow night.
Good night.
Hey, everybody.
Night.